Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. As you guys are tuning in, you know the drill. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel as you watch throughout the video. All right, guys, P&L on the day, we are at $1,109.96. So a pretty solid green day here, locking it in to start the week. All right. So, Relentless, how did you come about getting up to 1K on the day, right? Guys, today started like any other day, right? Started off with Momo Pro, right? This is the scanner that I use for all the morning watch list stocks. And, it does not fail. Every time I come in, it gives me all the hot stocks off the bat. And I start off by looking here and seeing which stocks match my criteria. What's obvious, what's up high percentage with good volume, with a good float, and good unique volume, or in this case relative volume. All right, so you guys will see stocks like LMFA, OMH, which went up like crazy today. All right, so yeah, uh GSIT, which was also on this list, fell down, I believe, a little bit after selling off tremendously. But yeah, GSIT, it's only up 6% now versus yesterday's, or let's say Friday's levels. This one is on screen here. All right, we'll jump back to single screen. Guys, today started off like any other day, right? So I got the stocks that were looking good. This one was a continuation. Coming into the open, I thought it might have been, finished, because we haven't really been seeing stocks to, this day number two, day number three, continuation and continuing to move up. And I did mention that throughout the live stream. So, this one actually, perfect timing. Today was a day where we came and curled back up. And initially, I wasn't watching at it. It sold off, halted down, resumes, and then it starts to curl in this lighter volume. Gets halted up here, pulls back, halts up again, big move. And, around 1040 area, as it starts to push here, is where I got involved. And just slow and steady, right? Slow and steady, small trades. I want to talk about this area right here for this 5-minute setup that I took, and how I was able to recognize that we were looking pretty decent to get involved and get long. So we're gonna pull up a live trade from today, and we're gonna skip through it, right? So we're pulling back, right? Again, context. Let's zoom out on the 5 here just a little bit. We've made this nice move, and we had a high point of 716. We're now dropping. We had a tight hold against this consolidation here, but we're now breaking down below the level. And so I want to pay attention to see where is it likely that we get a bottom, right? Previous high of days that we had, if we were to bring in some new trend lines here, previous high of days, we had 618, and then, 640 right here, 648. So I told myself, man, this level here at 640, 650 is looking pretty promising. So, I essentially took this area, and I asked myself the question of, is this a reasonable pullback? And I thought it was. I thought it was. So I got involved, and we'll pull over the live trade here. This thing absolutely took off. We had a bottoming wick, and from there we started to curl. So I'm gonna skip through just for the sake of time, right? 30 seconds at a time. We priced in a bottoming wick, and we can go back actually a little bit more before we had the first bottoming wick in there. But yeah, I'm watching at this thing. I felt like 40, 50 was good, so I'm long. The only problem here is that I took very small size. I could have been in 1500, 1000 minimum. But yeah, anyhow, it's still a great trade, right? So over time, we're curling. I'm gonna take off 200 shares around 80 area. So we had a quick pullback right there. I'm gonna take off 200 shares, and I'm gonna sell the rest around. I added back here actually low 70s, and as we get back to 90, I'm gonna take off most of it. Got 200 left. So this was just a great trade all around. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The last position number I added back, I came out with about a 10-cent gain. So guys, pay attention to those 5-minute setups, man. We talk about this in the course in the course, right? In the day trading course that I have, Merciless Markets University. For those of you who are interested, you can check it out, right? The 5-minute pullback, chapter 24. All right, chapter 24, the 5-minute pullback. You can use coupon code manifest for 50% off. I do have a headache. I got a little too excited today, right? The Discord kind of was going nuts. Sometimes I kind of do too much and get too anxious, too excited, and get a headache. So yeah, check out the website, check out the classes. I'd love to have you guys there. For those of you, we already have quite a few students, and it's going well so far, right? So far, slow and steady. Each and every day we're looking to improve. So yeah, here we go. That was the archive for the day. 5 minutes setup. It curls up nicely. Unfortunately, it pulls back again and has a hard time, but does curl back up. I did miss this. I missed these 3 candles here, but I came in throughout the consolidation. And another shout out here. I should have had this one ready. Jab from Discord was asking, hey, like what's a nice area? What are you guys watching, right? And I mentioned, hey, I'm watching this thing below this trend line here of, what was this? 676. Why? Well, if we come back, we had a consolidation right into this level. It broke above, we had candles right into the level. It rejects it right here. So when it gets above, when we pull back here, I want to be buying these bottoming wicks and selling higher. And so I did with small size, right? In, out, in, out. So Jeff was asking, hey, what are you guys watching at for an entry? And I'm like, hey, I'm watching, and we can see the timestamp here. Was it? It's like 1 p.m. We can go back to 1 p.m., right? Yeah, so check out our Discord. This is where we also have some beautiful, beautiful call outs. I mean, absolutely incredible stuff, right? So be sure to check out Discord. I'd love to have you guys a part of the Discord community as well. That's where it goes down, right? It goes down in Discord. So yeah, be sure to check it out. This is what it looks like, by the way. You can screen share in here. You can screen share. You can post pictures and links. There's video calls, audio calls, things like that, right? So very engaging. Be sure to check it out. Links down below, right? So yeah, moving forward, guys, I do have a pretty terrible headache here. Moving forward, so hit the thumbs up, right? Hit the thumbs up. I'm pushing through. WISA. This was the other one. I made most of the money here in this incline. You guys know I'm doing my best when stocks are going straight up. And whenever there's an opportunity like this and I don't capitalize, there is a problem. Because this is where I usually do the best. And so baby pullbacks, right? Baby pullbacks. As we push up, and let's remove these 2 white lines here actually. As we push up, right, you might say, hey, RT, how are you going in if it's just going straight up? Well, we had a high of 230, a low of 225. So there's a small hesitation right here, right? We get a high of 238, low of 235, and then it continues like this, right? Right here again, 44, and then a low of 35. And so this does provide an entry as we're going higher and higher. And so that's what I did. I'm in, out, taking the lows, getting back in, coming out higher. And unfortunately, the pullback here did not hold up. We faded out. This is where we want to see the stock hold. I did give back $200 in this area, which wasn't great. And we want to continue. So I gave back on this red candle here. But that's all right. That's how it goes. Sometimes you don't get the continuation that you want. So we got ORMP. ORMP, I did miss a lot of this one. Uh-oh. 4 p.m. alarm. Yeah, I did miss a lot of this one. But again, we did see some bottoming wicks, and then it curled back up. $100 here off of some of these trades. In fact, let's put on the show trades to see exactly where some of these entries came. And this stock here, we were back and forth, man. Green, I think I was bigger green than maybe even red, then green, and gave back and then made back a little bit. So it could have been much cleaner. It could have been much better. But we did have some nice setups when we do talk about, bottoming wicks and then 1 minute candle to make the new high. So right here, and then of course we have the breakout over this range, 3-bar play. These are the type of entries that we're taking. And again, down here, the pullback very low, man. So we could have done a better job anticipating this pullback to be able to hold it more confidently. But it was tricky, and it did ended up pulling, fading out. So yeah. Besides that, we were red on LMFA. I think I was green on this one, $100, and then gave back. You know, we're attempting a red to green. Yeah, I'm small green for the 1 minute candles to make the new high. And then as it pulls back into the level, I felt confident buying here, and it just flushed out on me. Just literally 4,000 shares, Titanic. No good. So small profits going up, big loss coming down. And we can see the size and the discrepancy between these green candles and these red candles coming down. So we gave back some money there. MGOL, I can't even remember what happened here. Let's pull up the show trades again. Okay, I thought it was giving a good high of day entry. It wasn't. And then we tried again, didn't quite work. Yeah, that was the day. That was the day. You know, nice day. We'll be back again tomorrow. So guys, hit the thumbs up. Check out those links down below. Be sure to check out Momo Pro. Be sure to check out MMU if you're interested in the course, right? And Momo Pro is the scanner, MMU is the course, and Discord is the chat room. All right, those links are down below. It's been RT, and I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm signing out. Catch you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, 9:15 a.m.